Yes, it's one of my favorite local comics. If you're gonna love me, somebody make noise!
Hey, I'm gay. I actually am gay. I actually just came out a year ago. Yeah. Guys, don't clap. The only reason why I'm out is because I got caught. It's hard to come up with an excuse when your mouth is full. It's, if you didn't get it, it's full of cock. I enjoy being gay. I'm finding out a lot of things. But, like, here's the thing, like, coming out later in life is different from coming out when you're young, you know what I mean? Because especially now, like back in like the early 2000s, like you're either like gay or straight, or if you're pretentious, you're bisexual, and you know what I mean? But now people these days have like cool new labels, you know what I mean? Like people come out as like, you know, you could be like, oh, I'm gay, and they'll be like, oh my God, you're like the prime minister, like whatever, who cares? Like, people who laughed at that are fucking truckers. I'm gonna kiss boys, but you kiss your sister. Like, but yeah, but people have like cool labels, you know what I mean? That it's like edgy, you know? Like people are like, ooh, I'm demisexual. Ooh, I'm pansexual. Ooh, I work for the government. I'm not gonna lie, you're a huge faggot if you work for CRA. And, I don't care how woke you are. At one point, you opened a letter and you got audited, and you were like, gay, you know? When I first came out, everybody was supportive because they just thought I was gay already. But like, you know what I mean? But like one of my friends, I'm like, hey, I'm gay, and they're like, oh, cool, and like, you should meet like more like LGBT people, you know? And then I was like, oh, that's cool. Can I honestly just meet the G? Like I have nothing against the other letters, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I just want like the D, you know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do with the L, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, like I suck dick and I take it. You don't? That's cool. I'll call you if I need a deck built. You know? I also just don't understand, like, I know it's like a bunch of letters, it's an acronym, but like, I think at one point it defeats the purpose. We need to make a fucking word. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why there's like 3 Qs, you know? Like, one is like queer, and the other one is like, I don't know, and then the other one is questioning, which is weird. You don't get to be part of a club just by thinking about it, you know what I mean? Like, I would love a Costco card. I fantasized about it, but I don't have a fucking Costco card. By the way, that's like my type. Like, I will suck your dick if you have a Costco card. It's like, what? I could get this much mayonnaise? You know? And that's all me. But yeah, I know. I said fag. That's not a very nice word, and I get it. But here's the thing: I'm so desensitized to that word. It doesn't really mean anything to me. And I get it, like how young people are like pussies, and like, and it like hurts their feelings and stuff like it. But here's the thing: like I grew up like playing sports. I been doing stand-up for quite a while, and I worked in the restaurant industry, and at one point I thought fag was my name. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm very desensitized to that word, and okay, here's the thing, I'm trying to like make new gay friends, and it's hard because gay people are cliquey and bitchy, and like, it's hard, but like, here's the thing, like, sometimes I'll go out with them and they don't know that, like, I don't know that that word is bad, and like, one time, like, we were like, drinking at a pre-party, which we have, it means we drink before the party, which is fucking clever. It's like, we're going to the pre, and you're go like, no way, you know? But yeah, like, but we're waiting at the pre, we're gonna go dancing, and our friend just comes in, and he's crying, and everybody's like, what's wrong? And then I'm all like, stop crying, we're about to crack the blow. You know what I mean? You can't cut blow with tears. You know, like, it's like, he was like crying, everybody's like, what's wrong? And he's like, someone just rode by and called me a fag. And everybody was like, are you alright? Are you okay? And then I'm like filing my nails because I'm gay. And like, I was like, you know, desensitized to that word. And I'm like, oh, were you being a fag? Like, I don't, you're in a harness and cowboy boots. Like, I don't, like, what do we call you? There's two sides to a story. It's not okay. The only time I use that word once is like, one time I got audited by tax collectors. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here's the story. I owed $80 to an insurance company, and this is back when you had to e-transfer to the insurance company the money that you owed. And I had a TD account. And this guy kept bugging me. He's like, you really need to pay the $80. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. But it was really bugging me. And so I decided to pay him. And on my TD account, you have to add like a name, right, to pay the person. So instead of I wrote like the company, I wrote some fag. And so when I sent him the $80, when he accepted the money, my phone sent me this. Some fag collected $80. And I'm like, oh my god, my phone is such a bitch! So, you know? I thought it was funny. I'm also, let you know about myself, I am a server by night and by day. I am a server, I really like the job, I think it's neat, but like, the thing is, it's like food allergies are like super hard, you know what I mean? Like, one time I went up to a table, I'm like, hey, what can I get you? And this lady goes, I'm celiac. And I go, cool, I'm a cancer. I'm like a water sign. When you bread, you shit yourself. Weird. I just don't like it when people are like rude about it, you know? Like, one time I was serving this lady in this group, and it was weird that this lady was with the group because she was rude and she should just die in a corner. And yeah, anyway. Like, I went up to this group, I work at a breakfast place, and I was like, hey, and then she goes, I'm allergic to pineapple. And I go, cool, I'm doing great. Thank you for not asking. She was like, I'm allergic to pineapple. And I had to tell her that there's like pineapple in the kitchen, and I can't guarantee her no cross-contamination. And she looked at me and she just said, I just don't want all my fucking food. And then I'm like, it's a breakfast place. I'm like, you can't say fuck before 5. Like, no. Yeah, she was just like, I just don't want all my fucking food. So I had to like calmly explain to her that that tone causes cross-contamination. And she's dead. Oh my god, yeah. But yeah, it was like the EpiPen, like, I'm a stupid sofa, I don't know how to use it. I get it, you guys are looking at my face and you're like, why is there a 1860 strongman on the stage? It's just a look. I just have a mustache. I get this a lot, like, hey, you know what you look like? And I go, I fucking know. You look like Mario. But like with a liberal arts degree. I don't know how that would sound, like, Bowser, you fascist, you know? But here's the thing, like, I didn't like shave my head recently, so now I just look like someone's shitty stepdad, you know what I mean? Like, my house, my rules, you know? But like, when I'm not clean shaven, you know what I mean? When I have no hair on my face or no hair on my head, I just look like a big dumb baby. You know? And it sucks too because people like make comments, especially children, and when kids say something, it's fucking true. Like, if a kid calls you fat, you're fucking fat. You know what I mean? Like, one time, a kid, I was walking down the street, I was clean shaven, and this kid pointed at me and he went, Caillou! super awkward because I had to beat the shit out of that kid. And thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.